It's roughly 11-minute video. It's kind of a current state view of the Blake's house and the walls. Um, we went through several rooms. I mean, you'll see a common theme. We didn't really go through show every wall in every room, but the intent here is just to kind of give you a feeling for what the drywall looks like after the work that's been done so far. We start out with coming in the main entryway into the living area. So that's the first part of the video. And as that changes, I'll give you an update on the sections that we're showing. This is a wall to the left as you walk through the main door. As you can see here, there's a lot of molding that's not really flush with the wall. There's a lot of paint from where they tried to fix some of the issues that was never really cleaned up very well. This crack has been here for a very, very long time. It's been repaired 3 or 4 times, but it keeps cracking. This is bubbling is a term we use. I'm not exactly sure if it's drywall dust from where they sanded and didn't clean off when they painted or not, but that's pretty much throughout the walls, most definitely in the main living area. Showing up a couple of corners in the living area. The ceiling is 18 feet, so it goes way up, and as you can see, there's a lot of areas where the walls aren't finished very well. There's a crack right there above the French doors leading to the back porch. And then I believe the next one's going to show you the opposite wall, and it's kind of the same way. A lot of ripples in the wall, and you can see it as the sun comes through the windows. As the day changes, you can see different ripples in the wall. But as you can see, it's kind of like a rolling meadow. We're upstairs in the balcony that overlooks the main living area. And we're taking a shot of the ceiling upstairs. Of course, this is 18 feet high. It's really hard to get to, but as you can see, kind of the same themes, kind of a lot of ripples, and again, using that kind of rolling meadow explanation for kind of what it looks like. A lot of nail pops as well. So we're now in the bonus room. As you can see, a lot of the walls have some of the same issues. This room in particular is probably the worst of all of them. Don't know if that's where they did the slanted wall or not, but as you can see, there's a lot of ripples, imperfections in the walls and the ceiling. A lot of nail pops, and some of these nail pops, the drywall is actually loose. You can see if you push in on it, it pops out. We're now in the what we refer to as the grandkids' bedroom, and the same issues. Where the seams in the walls, you can see all the ripples where they tried to repair the nail pops. Corners, still some nail pops that need to be fixed again. Now in the closet in the grandkids' room, very large closet, and you can see all the nail pops in the walls where all the seams are. These have been repaired at least once, maybe twice, but they just keep coming back. Or in fact, you can see the spackle where they put the spackle over top of the nail pops. You know, obviously trying to hide them, but they just keep coming back. We're now in Sandy's office. It's another spare bedroom upstairs. Yeah, it's the same things. You can see the ripples in the walls, um, imperfections. There's going to be a shot of the ceiling, kind of the same thing. Pretty much in all the rooms, the ceilings are kind of like this. Really need a lot of work. I don't even know how you fix something like that, but it's going to require a lot of work to fix that. So we're now in the master bedroom. Again, just showing you some more walls and ceilings. You can see all the ripples in the walls and the ceilings. Like there's the ceilings. The ceilings in this room are really bad. We're now in the master bath again. The ceiling needs a lot of work, and the walls have nail pops and some imperfections. And there's one place going into the shower that's had a leak. It's been passed several times. Finally got the leak resolved, but needs some major work to fix that section. That should pop up here in just 1 minute. Right there. We're now in the breakfast nook. Same thing with the corners. You can see all the corners are pretty much the same way. They just weren't finished very well. And I believe the next shot's going to show all the molding. All the molding is just detached from the wall. So we're now in the dining room. Again, these walls need a lot of work, as does the ceiling. They did repair and paint, and where they painted, you can probably see a real light line at the bottom just above the molding, maybe for 2 inches, where they cut the paint in. It didn't match very well, so you can see a line just above the molding that's discolored and not the same as the paint on the wall. And that we'll have a shot of that here in just a few minutes, or just a minute or two. So right there you see it for, it looks like for a couple of inches, there's like a light collar. It's supposed to be a greenish collar, but it's a different shade. So they took a paintbrush and cut the molding in, and then they just painted it with a roller. And it just didn't match up very well. And there's a shot of the ceilings. Last shot's the garage. The attached garage. There's a big crack in the wall just above the back door. You see the ceiling. I mean, I'm not going to be too picky about a garage. It is a garage. I don't expect it to be perfect. But you think you could hide those seams in the ceiling and fix the crack above the door.